Well, I bet you remember that first buck. How old you were, who you were with, where it was at. This week on Outdoor Nation, we're gonna go down memory lane and we're gonna show you our first bucks.
Are you kidding me? Oh my God!
I shot a buck, I don't know, about an hour and a half ago. Oh my God!
Is that him?
I think it is. Look, Dad.
Oh my God. He's a heavy one.
He's a heavy one.
America, the world's ultimate refuge for freedom and opportunity. But currently we find ourselves divided, deeply divided. Lines dividing race, politics, and religion have been drawn deep. And social media is running the show. Some claim our best days are behind us. But in the outdoors, none of that matters. Here everyone is welcome. In the outdoors, we truly are one nation. This season, Outdoor Nation will tackle difficult topics threatening to divide the outdoor community and gather insight from local professionals on how to bring us together. So welcome to our show. We love our country. We love the outdoors. We're proud to be called Americans. We are one.
This is so incredible.
We prayed about it and everything, and I'm so happy he walked out.
You're watching Outdoor Nation TV.
Tell us what we're doing.
We're gonna try to hunt. We saw a new deer on the place. His name is Diesel, and I was really interested in hunting him this year. And I was really excited. We don't see Bob Scar anymore for some reason. I'm thinking that someone might have shot him or something when we weren't doing it.
I think David Haas shot him in the butt.
Yeah.
Don't you?
Yeah.
Oh, I better not say that word. I think David Haas shot him in the booty.
Really?
No, I don't think so.
No.
Well, I remember the first buck that I ever took. I was probably 6, 7 years old, and my dad, Joe Gage, he took me out. He took me several times with him, but we went after my first buck, and he knew where they were at, and I'll never forget that moment as long as I live, getting to see that buck come out of that thick stuff there. And I was shaking so bad, I could barely keep the deer in my scope. But I got lucky, I got it on the ground, and I got to share it with my pop, and it's something I'll never forget.
Hey, it's Taylor.
Well, I remember Taylor's first buck, and she was 9 years old, and it was right here on our farm. And she had been talking to me quite a bit about going hunting, and we practiced quite a bit, and I felt like she could make the shot. And so me, her, Emily, and Nicole, we all loaded up and drove out to the south side of my farm, set up in a blind.
We're having a great time. I'm eating Twizzlers. And me, Mom, me too. Just looking for deer. And when we see a deer, we get this rifle and shoot the heck out. So you can shoot the heck out of the deer.
I tell you, the camera equipment that I had back then wasn't what we have today. I just had a little handy cam. I was just getting into filming, but I was able to capture it, and we still look back on that and watch it together as a family all the time. What a memory with Taylor and the rest of the family. Gonna get a big one, Tay? Okay.
Oh yeah.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Have you heard anything I've said today?
Firelight gives back to the Salvation Army in weekly donations, which help us feed over 36,000 people a year.
Firelight gives back to Team Zoo. We have children within the Shawnee community that would not be able to play youth athletics, including soccer, if it weren't for Firelight Grocery.
Firelight gives back with receipts for schools, and you should be saving your Firelight receipts for a local school.
Firelight Discount Foods, your community grocer, making a difference.
You've been on a hell of a ride.
On stage, I joke about I've been out making up these songs and playing them everywhere for 23 years, and in 2017, at 39, 40 years old, I've become an up-and-comer.
Floating in the water, floating in the sky, never been so broken, never been so high.
Welcome to Shawnee Feed Center. You want muck boots? We got them. You want Carhartt gear? We got them.
Vet supplies.
We got that too. We've got livestock feed that's made here locally since 1906. Dog food, pet food, we got that too. We got tons of it, literally. Seed and fertilizer, we got that too. We have cone seeders, we have discs, we have rototillers. So come and see us here at Shawnee Feed Center. We have everything that you need.
Gonna get a big one, Tay? Okay.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so I've never shot a deer before at this moment, and I look out and it's getting really dark, and all of a sudden I see this big buck, to me at least when I was 9, come out, and my dad was like, "Can you still see?" And I was like, "Yeah." And so I put the crosshairs on him, and I looked through my scope, and then my dad was like, "Take a deep breath and just relax and shoot him."
You shoot when you think you're ready, nice and easy.
And so I shot him, and I was so excited. It was probably one of the best feelings I've ever felt. It was just like the rush of excitement and happiness. And my whole family was there to see me shoot it, and it was just a really great experience, and I wouldn't trade it for anything.
So the next morning, me and Taylor and Emily got up early. They were fired up, got all their orange on, camo on, ready to go track down this big buck. As we got out there and we got over to where I thought he was standing, and I could see him laying over there about 100 yards away. And so I started showing the girls where he was standing, kind of talking about the tracks, thinking that he had ran this way, trying to get them to head in the right direction. And man, when she saw that buck laying at the fence, it was priceless.
Hey, Taylor! Taylor!
Hey, it's Taylor. I just shot this big buck, and I'm so happy. I cannot believe I shot him, and I shot him right here in the heart. And, right there. And it's just, I'm so happy because I didn't think I could shoot him, but now I prayed to Jesus, and he blessed me with me shooting him.
He sure did,
so
didn't
happy.
he?
Yeah, and I just really happy, and he's awesome.
I was 9 then, and I'm 15, and I've stuck with deer hunting ever since. The memories that I had with it have just stuck with me to this day. And I still love going hunting with my dad, and I hope I can do it when I have my own kids one day.
Well, Emily's up to bat. She is, it's a couple of years after Taylor got her first buck. I have told her that we're gonna dedicate some time, make sure we get her first buck on the ground. And we are headed over to a place I call the Vineyard, one of our leases. And there's a big 9 there, opening day. We're gonna try to get on him. We know he's coming in. We got just a marginal win, but I think we can get in there and get her first crack, her first opportunity at her first buck.
Really excited. We're over at the vineyard. I got my sister and my dad here beside me, and we're all packed up. I brought a lot of snacks and drinks, and we're excited and we're ready to hunt. Yep.
You got my sweet tea?
Yep.
Camera guy has to have his sweet tea.
Yeah, here.
That's what I'm talking about. Nothing like sweet tea.
It's getting later in the afternoon, plenty of light, and here they come. They start piling out of the timber, coming right up in the wheat, and I'll be darned if that big 9 isn't rolling in on us. I'm talking to her, I'm like, stay calm, breathe, get on him. She was doing such a good job, and he ended up walking about 40 yards in and presented that broadside shot.
It doesn't look like your typical zero-turn mower, because nothing about this mower is typical. You're looking at a zero-turn revolution, the all-new Ultima series from Cub Cadet, independently tested and proven to deliver a best-in-class cut, not to mention a best-in-class warranty to deliver the ultimate peace of mind. Step up to the ultimate all-around mowing experience.
Hank Williams Jr. Are you ready for the contract? Live in concert. For me, it's a family tradition. The Bad Boy. Country boy can survive. Live and loud. It didn't take me long to learn that I was born to boogie. Friday, July 19th, Fire Lake Arena in Shawnee. Reserve seat tickets on sale now at the Fire Lake Arena box office or online at firelakearena.com. Presented by 99.7 Hank FM.
I came to Oklahoma Family Dentistry because I had an ill-fitting partial. I was extremely ashamed of my appearance and my smile. My first visit, I came in tears, and I was reassured by Dr. Hall about how everything was going to be okay. They was going to be able to help me. I just feel beautiful.
I'm Barrett Hall with Oklahoma Family Dentistry. We provide affordable, compassionate care for you and your family.
Why is music important to you?
Music have no color, have no definition. It comes from imagination and it goes to your soul. It flies right where the good stuff is. And I want to be where the good stuff is.
Like a fool, you're on your knees, oh, begging.
Hey, how did that feel? Listen to me. It's okay. You did great.
I did.
That was the big 9. That was the big 9. Now listen to me. Listen to me. Hey, did you put the second X on him?
Yeah.
And you had it right behind the shoulder?
Right behind.
And did it feel good?
Yeah, I was a little shaky, but I think I did it good.
You definitely hit him. That was what that noise was,
God.
okay? We're just gonna have to figure out what's going on as far as the blood and all that, okay?
But do you think I got him?
You definitely hit him. We're gonna pack up and get out, okay? All right? Holy cannoli cannoli. Whoa.
I looked for quite a while that evening, and then I backed out. And the next day, I got a guy to come down with his dog, and we did some blood tracking, and they couldn't find him. We tracked him for about I'm gonna say a half mile, and then we lost him and went on to some other property that we couldn't go on. So, boy, I tell you what, that was really difficult telling her that we wasn't able to get him, and trying to explain that kind of thing happens when you're bow hunting. And so it was a pretty painful thing all the way around for the whole family.
I was so excited when I thought I got the big 9, but when my dad told me, it tore me apart to figure out that they couldn't find it anymore. But he always taught me to never give up, and so I was determined to go out there and try again.
Okay. Well, here we are. It is October the 8th, and first day we got to shoot the big 9, didn't we, over at the vineyard farm?
Yeah.
And she put a great shot on it, but we couldn't find it. See how it goes, and hopefully we'll have a great night. Well, we'll have a great night anyway, won't we?
Yeah. Well, a week later, I'm back in the blind with my dad over on our farm, and I gotta be honest with you, I was very scared and nervous at the same time because I didn't want to lose the buck like I did before.
Matt. Put it right behind the shoulder. Ooh, good shot.
God, I saw it. Daddy, I shot it. I shot it right where I should, didn't I? Well, we were gonna wait for the big one, and I kept my mom on the 6-pointer, and then all of a sudden I see this big, at least 6-point walking out, and then Dad was like, okay, put your crosshairs on it, and then I shot it, and then I saw the blood, and I didn't. It's so shocking. I'm just like, wait, what?
What just happened, huh?
I don't know. It was so quick.
I think you just got your first buck.
I think I did too.
I think you did.
I saw the blood that time though. I shot a buck about, I don't know, about an hour and a half ago, and we just got off, and it wasn't too hard, and we just found a little amount of blood, and we're looking forward to finding it.
Okay, well, let's get on the trail of blood. Let's find him. I want to see this first buck.
Oh my God!
Is that him?
I think it is.
Yep.
Look, Dad.
All right, Emily.
Are you gonna take a picture?
Yeah, I'm gonna take a picture. I'm gonna take a lot of pictures. That is your first buck.
Congratulations, Emily.
And that is
Thank
a
you.
great deer.
Yeah.
I'm 13 now, and I've got 3 bucks under my belt, and I'm just gonna say it means so much to go hunting with my family, because that's something that we have that's special together, and it just means a lot to me and my siblings, and we just love going to hunt with our family.
Well, both the girls have got their first bucks down, and Boston's 6 years old, and he is already super excited about this coming year, and we are going to practice, we're going to get after it, and we're going to try to get his first buck this year. I got a lot of confidence in that little dude. He's going to do great. We going to go get our first buck this year for you?
Yeah.
Yeah, are you excited?
Yeah.
Okay, keep it going, keep it going. Here we go. All right. How big's your first buck going to be?
This big.
Woo, that's a pretty good size one. Hey, tell me something. What is your most favorite part of hunting with Daddy?
With the snacks.
The what?
The snacks.
The snacks?
Uh-huh.
What's so good about the snacks?
It's just you get to eat candy every once in a while.
Well, I love you very much. I'm looking forward to getting your first buck on the ground this year.
Okay.
High five. Well, it wasn't any better than the other one.
stage, I joke about I've been out making up these songs and playing them everywhere for 23 years, and in 2017, at 39, 40 years old, I've become an up-and-comer.
Floating in the water, floating in the sky. Never been so broken, never been so high.
Make plans now to attend the Fire Lake Firefly Balloon Festival, coming August 9th and 10th to Shawnee, Oklahoma. It's free and open to the public. There'll be 25 balloons filling the skies, plus balloon glows Friday and Saturday nights. Balloon rides available for purchase, plus there'll be live music, food trucks, retail vendors, and lots of family-friendly entertainment and fun. Coming to Shawnee, Oklahoma, August 9th and 10th. For more information, log on to FireLakeBalloonFest.com.
Experience the traditions and history of the Potawatomi people at the Citizen Potawatomi Nation's Cultural Heritage Center. Its 11 galleries tell an in-depth story of the tribe, from early oral traditions and pre-European contact to removal and modern Potawatomi history. After touring, stop by the gift shop to browse original works by Native American artists, handmade jewelry, unique home decor, accessories, and more. The origins, traditions, and history of the Potawatomi people await you at the Citizen Potawatomi Nation's Cultural Heritage Center.
Why is music important to you?
Music have no color, have no definition. It comes from imagination and it goes to your soul. It flies right where the good stuff is. And I want to be where the good stuff is.
Like a fool, you're on your knees. Oh, begging.
My first buck, I can remember it like it was yesterday. And it may not be as typical as a lot of people's first buck, when they were young or a kid, but when we were growing up, we just really didn't shoot any bucks. We shot a lot of does. Hunting was for meat. I don't want to sound all traditional and like I'm really old, but that's just how I was raised. And my first buck was actually pretty big for a lot of people's first buck. And that's probably what got me excited about killing a bigger deer and a bigger deer every year after that. If you've been following the show, you've seen Mason. He got his first doe with his crossbow, and later that year we chased a buck with a crossbow, with a rifle, with whatever legal means necessary, and we just weren't able to catch up to one. So fast forward to 2017, Mason's back behind the crossbow, and he'll have an opportunity at his first ever buck. In early season, you need two things. You need food and you need a cold front. We had both.
Is he coming? Is one of the bucks coming?
Well, your parents, when you go out and hunt and you're shooting your first buck, they always tell you to squeeze the trigger and make a good shot. Squeeze the trigger, and I saw the arrow go into him. I was just so excited. He about ran like 20 yards, and then when he dropped down, we were just celebrating. I was just so happy.
Watch him, there he goes, he's going down.
Well, I'm bad about getting super excited after somebody kills, and I did it on Mason on his doe kill, and I did it again on his buck kill, but who can blame me? It's my son killing his first buck.
He's the one you wanted, wasn't it? Are you excited?
All right, you want to go look at him?
He's laying in the field dead.
Here, you're fine, man.
You did an awesome job. We're so proud of you. We love you. Oh, we love you so much. You gotta pee, don't you?
Yeah.
You're ready to get down and pee and see your buck.
Yeah.
Oh my God, you made an awesome shot. I'm so proud of you.
Good movie star now.
Well, when I was looking at him, I thought he was big, and turns out I'm correct. I was nervous and I was shaking, and I wanted to kill this buck so bad.
When I shot my first buck, I already knew I wanted him to be hung on my bedroom wall. So we had Ty mount him, and then once we got him in, we hung him on my bedroom wall.
I grew up as a country farm girl. My dad hunted some, but I never really, I went out a few times with him, but I've never been behind a bow, gun, any kind of a weapon. So when I finally got the opportunity to go with Jared, I took my rifle, we went out one evening, and I was able to get my first buck. And from that moment, I knew that is what propelled me into becoming the hunter I am today.
When you're out there shooting your first buck, just always remember, have confidence in yourself, and just believe that you can do it, and just make a good shot. And don't forget, squeeze the trigger.
How excited are you to get your first buck on the ground?
Really excited.
And still to this day, I'm harvesting big bucks, big whitetail, and
We're talking about harvesting big bucks.
To never give up, and so I was determined to go out there and try again.
Nice, girl.
I wasn't rolling.
We hope you've enjoyed coming down memory lane with us. Each one of those hunts are so very special to us and our families. Tune in next week as we ride along with Jared on his 5-year quest to get a monster bull down. We are headed to Montana, and maybe 5th time is the charm.